the look of this weather.
Me neither. They said we might have a light shower, but it looks very stormy.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Who is the owner of this flea-bitten mongrel? Come on, step up! Who owes me for the beautiful flowers that once adorned my garden and are now in his mouth?
Mrs. Suez, Toto's my dog. What has he done?
What has he done? I only destroyed my garden 3 days before Stoke's in bloom. How am I supposed to win the title from Poacher's Cottage now?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Suez, but I'm sure he didn't mean it. I think he was just being playful.
Playful? Oh, you should have said. I love to play. Come to Auntie Rose, doggy. Ha! That got him. I'll send him to Seymour Vets. That'll put a stop to it.
Oh, please, Mrs. West. I promise we won't do it again. I'll keep a very good eye on him in the future.
Dorothy! Dorothy! What are you playing at there, Rose West? What are you doing terrifying our Dorothy?
Me? Terrifying Dorothy? That dog of hers has destroyed my garden. You should get him put down.
There's only one thing that's going to be put down here, Rose West, and it'll be you on your derriere. You keep terrifying my family. Now kindly take your leave and let us get in this cyclone shelter before this storm starts. Come on, you lot, bring the dog. Come on, Dorothy, run everyone. It looks like it's going to be a terrible one.
Oh, I hope it's not like that one in 1987 when it picked up Mrs. Baker's house and it dropped it off miles away.
Miles away, Uncle Henry. What, Galpton?
Oh, worse than that, my girl. Totness.
Stop gossiping with the girl. Come on, get in the cyclone shelter before it's too late.
Oh, Toto! Toto, wait! Toto! Toto, it's happened. Just as Uncle Henry said it would. Look at the weird, brightly coloured flowers. The strange shapes. That funny smell. And I'm barefoot. We're in Totnes. Uncle Henry, Auntie Em, I don't want to live in Totnes. Uncle Henry, Auntie Em.
My dear child, why all the noise?
I've lost my Uncle Henry and my Auntie Em. There was a cyclone, you see, and we all got into the cyclone shelter. But my neighbour was trying to hurt Toto, so I got out to go and save him. But then when we got back, the cyclone shelter was shut, and so all got into the house, and it was very windy, and then we ended up here, in Totnes. We want to go home, don't we, Toto? My name's Dorothy Gale, by the way.
Oh, my poor maid, you're not in Totnes. You've arrived in Munchkin City, and we're so very glad that you have, as you've managed to kill the wicked witch of the East.
I did no such thing. I've never killed anyone or anything. How can you say such a thing?
No, not you. Your house, it appeared to have landed on her. See, you can see her feet sticking out from under.
Oh dear. I'm sorry, but how can you be so sure that it's her? You can't see her head. Oh my, go on. What is this? Who are you? I want to go home. Which way is it, Stoke, Gabriel? How do I get home?
So many questions. I can't get my head around them all. Slow down, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's try it this way. Name?
Linda.
Occupation?
Good witch of the North.
Specialist subject?
Protecting munchkins from evil.
Okay, Glinda, you're a specialist on starts now. Who is the squashed witch?
Griselda, wicked witch of the East. You can tell by the shoes. She never takes them off.
Where is Munchkin Land?
Situated far beyond Southdown, deep in the woods.
Why are the Munchkins so happy the witch is dead?
She made them captives to do her dirty work.
How do I get home?
You are so very far away. The only way would be to go to the Emerald City. The Wizard of Oz would be able to help you. That would be the only way.
I see. And how do I... I've started, so I'll finish. How do I get to the Emerald City from here?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Here, you need shoes. Take these.
Not like the old haggies anymore.
These shoes contain magic, and this will help you on your journey. But beware of the Wicked Witch of the West. She was Griselda's sister, and when she finds out what's happened, she'll be far from happy. I shall plant a magic kiss of protection on your cheek to help you and keep you safe. The Munchkins will help you on the first leg of your journey, and remember, follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the rainbow over the stream. Follow the stream. Follow the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Here he is, the wonderful wizard, ever the wizard was. Ever the wonderful wizard was, the Wizard of Oz is not because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
So, Linda, what brings Miss Goody Two-Shoes to Munchkin Land?
Nothing much, just popped in to see how the Munchkins are doing.
I don't believe you. What are you trying to hide?
Nothing. Why would I be hiding anything?
Where's that hat come from? And what's that sticking out the bottom of it?
Oh, it looks like legs. And look at those things on the top. These are like cottage loaves. I bet they hated her at Butlins. She'd have walked away with a lovely news prize every year.
Yeah, they are terrible. They look just like the wicked witch of the East old bags. If you'd wear stripy tights if you had legs like hers.
Yeah, those horrible things she always used to wear. Gee, what colour are Eastie's tights again?
Oh, you remember? Yellow and black. You must remember them. Dane's worn them in their Panto for years. But you get worse every year.
This orange and black.
Yeah, that's them. What are the cinders. Nobody round here has the finesse part. Glinda, she can be the ugly sister. And I'll call Griselda on her mobile. She can be Buttons. What are you laughing at? Oh, that's strange. That's her ringtone. But I don't see her broomstick anywhere. Cheech, John, find her.
I think we may be able to help locate her for you.
Ah, Griselda! What has happened here? And who has squished my sister?
It was an accident. A cyclone from another land flew the house here, and it appears to have landed.
Who was in this house? Come on, step forward. Which one of you am I going to turn into a rat?
No. Nobody here. They've gone already.
Gone? Gone? Where?
Dorothy went that way!
Shut up! So, Dorothy's off to the Emerald City. She won't get far. Cheech, John, follow me. We must not let them get away.
Oh, I do hope she gets to the Emerald City before that wretched old woman finds her. I must go and find her. Will you help me?
Yes.
Will you really help me?
Yes.
Okay. If you see the witch closing in on Dorothy, then please shout and I'll do my best to protect her. Come on, Munchkins, we have work.
You'll never get to the Emerald City if you have to sniff every blade of grass. And can you please stop doing that to all of the trees?
Morning.
Morning. Who said that?
We did over here. Here.
Oh dear.
Get that confounded dog off me. This is my new straw I have, you know.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr.
Oh, just call me Scarecrow. And what's your name?
I'm Dorothy, and this is my naughty dog, Toto.
Scarecrow.
How do you do, Scarecrow?
Oh, not very well, truth be told. I've been stuck like this for ages. Here, I don't suppose you could help the specialist Scarecrow remove this stick from my sleeves, please?
Of course. Did you say that you were a specialist, Scarecrow?
I am indeed. I'm outstanding in my own field. I don't suppose you could see why my back's so stiff while you're about to, could you please, Dorothy?
Certainly. There's another stick. Here we go. Oh my, that's quite a full Scarecrow. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Not looking hurt me. Not with all this padding. In fact, there's only one thing I'm afraid of.
What's that then?
Matches. Oh, no. We'll save that for dinner later. So what brings you in your bear to Munchkin Land? Where are you headed?
Ah, you see, my house was carried in a cyclone. I was in it with Toto. And so we're going to the Emerald City to see if the Wizard of Oz can get me and Toto back home to Stoke Gabriel.
Oh, well, I've never heard of this here Sapphire Town, nor this witched Dask. How do you know how to get there?
The Munchkins said to follow the yellow brick road. See?
Oh, that's lovely. Let's get to this Redstone Street then.
Oh, Scarecrow, you are silly.
Silly? Yeah, that's me. Daft as a brush, soft as a bag of marshmallows, thick as 4 short sticks. In fact, when they made me, it wasn't just my arms and legs that they stuffed with straw. We forgot to leave room for a brain.
Aww. That's terrible. How do you cope?
Cope with what?
Cope with not having a brain.
Oh, that's easy. I just don't think about it. Probably because I can't.
Well, I have a wonderful idea. Why don't you come with us and see if the wizard can do something about your brain? I'm sure he'd be able to help. They say he's very powerful.
Oh, that's marvellous. Well, shall we get to that Grey Cement Avenue then?
I can tell this is going to be a long journey. Come on then, Toto, we're off.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the west road. Follow the tree. Do you know Dorothy? I can smell a birthday. Oh no, we can. It's the somebody here that's having a birthday sleepover tonight. I think one might be called Becky. Is it your birthday? Would you be having a party tonight and you've King Panto instead? Oh, shall we all sing happy birthday to you? Yeah, we should. Do you? Yeah. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Becky. Happy birthday to you. Will you have a hello to you. We're a bit handsome. Oh, look, Toto. Morris, I bet you're glad to see those trees. Oh, Dorothy, we've been on the go for hours. You must be shattered. Why don't you come and have a lie down on my nice comfy tummy and have a little nap?
You're right, Scarecrow. I am tired. But are you not tired too?
No, that's the only advantage of having no brain. I don't have to rest it. Ah! Oh. Oh. What was that? Oh. Was that you, Toto? Oh. Come back here, Toto. No, you've been asleep for sure. But look! Oh my gosh! What is that?
Oh, please don't put your axe down. We're not going to hurt you.
Oh, I'd love to put it down, but I can't. It's been stuck up here for an eternity. Ever since it rained. I'm going to need to get well oiled to put this down.
Well oiled? We best head off to the church house in there. I hear they were all well oiled in there last night.
No time for that ton of oil. Not yet, anyway. No, I need some proper oil to grease all my joints. I've been stuck like this. Save it for later. I've been stuck like this ever since it started raining. Since November.
Oh no, that's terrible. Well, where do you get oil from around here?
Well, you could pop down to the village shop. There's a wonderful range of goods. There's beer and wine and spirits and cigarettes with amazing local veg boxes, best looking bar staff. Sorry, shop staff. Best looking shop staff this side of Lidl's. Get down there.
Do they do
Anyway,
DVDs?
they do DVDs. They do DVDs.
And are there veg boxes free delivery?
They are. On Monday. Yeah.
Shop of wonders.
It is a shop of wonders. Anyway, at the back of the shop, there is a rack full of wonderful stuff, and on that rack there is some oil.
I see.
And it's very reasonably priced.
Open 9ish to 1ish.
Oh yes, it is.
I have an idea. How about Toto runs and gets some for us? Toto,
Oh, yeah.
here boy. Oh, Toto, you've got to be hurting your little forest furniture. You can make it up by running off to the shop and getting some oil. Be quick.
Here, it must be funny to be made at 10.
Oh yes, hilarious. Look at me grinning. Anyway, you think I'm funny? Look at you all your straw hanging out. What are you anyway?
You must have heard me. I'm a specialist scarecrow.
A specialist scarecrow? What on earth is a specialist scarecrow?
I'm outstanding in my own field.
much better. Can you do my neck, please? And my knees. Oh. Ooh, that's much better. Thank you. You saved my life. I feel like a new girl. All I need now is...
You're going to be a new man?
Oh my word, the kids were better than that. All I need now is...
They were about you as well, right?
Hey, he's got the axe. So anyway, what are you two doing out here in the forest at this time of night?
I'm Dorothy, and you've met Toto and Scarecrow. My house was carrying in a cyclone, so we're going to the Emerald City to see if the Wizard of Oz can get me and Toto back to Stoke, Gabriel.
I was going to ask him for a brain.
I reckon you need one.
What do you mean by that? I bet you've got one in that big, well, it should be a tin can of yours, but what is? Well, you are lucky.
Well, I don't think I'm lucky. You see, I was an ordinary girl once, and I had a brain, and I had a heart, and I was in love with the most wonderful, handsome munchkin boy. But the Wicked Witch of the West saw how happy we were, so one day she followed me into the wood, and she enchanted my axe, and the magic ran all the way up my arm and turned me into tin. So I knew my munchkin boy would never love me like this. He's a bit fickle anyway, you know. So I never returned to my village. I've stayed here all on my own ever since. So you see, having had a brain and having had a heart, I really want my heart back!
No! Poor tin girl!
Quick, I'm seizing up again, quick!
Oh dear. Oh. Well, I have an idea. Why don't you come with us and see if the Wizard of Oz can do something about your heart? He's very powerful. You're going to have to stop crying because we only have this one candle.
Go and buy another one then.
Yeah, not that reasonably bright. Marvellous idea. But I don't want it hard. Not till I've got a brain, that is. I wouldn't know what to do with one. Oh, come on, Tin Girl. Put your best cam forward and let's follow the blue marble. Alex,
Now that I'm nicely oiled up, I'm ready to ease on down the road. Ease on down the road.
Ease on down the road.
Carry nothing like Maria alone. Come on now, ease on down the road. Never like this one.
We ain't this long.
Go on then. That bag of horse feed is so stupid, he poses no threat. And that lovesick fool I turned into a scrapyard will just rust away as soon as I look at her. We have time. But when I do catch up with her, I will make her regret the day she ever took what wasn't hers. Now then, find her. Follow her. Do not lose her. I'm off to plot her demise. Do not let me down.
That's not an evil laugh.
Ew, she's in a really bad mood today. I wonder what caused that. Well, I don't suppose finding her sister squished under a flying homestead put them best of them stupid. Yeah, she is really stupid. But I wouldn't let her catch you saying that. Not her, you're a fool. No, I'm not a fool. In fact, I'm really hungry. Have you got a sandwich? I'm starving. No, I've got some cheese. Would you like to smell it? Oh, that really hurt my nose. I'll get you back for that. Just you see if I don't. Well, no, I can't believe you fell for that. Just goes to show how stupid you are. I am not stupid. You are. I'm not. You are. I'm not. I'm not. I am. You are not. I told you you were stupid. Now, come on, let's get out of here before Witchy Pants has our guts for nippering at it. Let's get after that human that's causing us such a big headache. All right then. But I am not stupid. You are. No, you are. I'm telling you are.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my!
What was that?
Don't you dare! Panto, you nasty lion!
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean any harm. I didn't mean to frighten you. In fact, I think I frightened myself. Didn't hurt anyone, did I?
Oh no, didn't hurt me. In fact, I'm not sure you can. But you must have heard of me, because everybody out there has. I am a specialist scarecrow.
What's a specialist scarecrow?
I'm out standing in my own fields. That's it now.
It didn't hurt me either.
Ah, you made a straw also.
No, I made a tin.
Ah, that explains it.
Explains what?
Well, you nearly planted my clothes.
Oh.
Oh, and the noise it made. Oh, like running your fingernails down a chalk. Oh, set me all a quiver. Anyway, who are you and what are you doing out here all alone?
She's not alone. She's with us. I'm Tin Girl. This bag of stuff in here is Scarecrow. That's Dorothy. And that's her cute little dog, Toto.
Oh, a dog! Oh, that's not like dogs!
Don't be such a coward. Toto won't hurt you.
But that's my problem. I am a coward. And as the Lord of the Beasts, I should be, well, brave as a lion. But I was born cowardly, and all the other animals would come along and have a good laugh at me. So I came out here to get away from all the others. You see, when they come near, my heart would go 50 to the dozen. I'd be frozen to the spot.
Well, at least you have a heart.
I've got a big heart, and I'm very intelligent. But what's the use of a lion who's afraid of his own shadow?
What's a shadow?
Do you think of something?
Yes I am. I haven't got a brain, you see. Otherwise I'd have pulled your tail for insulting me. But as being as I haven't got a brain, we don't even know what an insult is.
How did you get yourself lumbered with this pair of misfits?
You see, my house was carried away from Stoke, Gabriel, in a cyclone, and I was in it with Toto. He landed here, in Munchkinland, when the Wicked Witch of the East was Zelda.
It did?
What?
It landed on the nasty witch.
Now she tells us.
Oh Lord, You're in big trouble now. Did you know she's got a bigger, more evil sister? She'll be after you. I'm on.
Oh, don't be so silly.
Oi!
Yeah, that's my job.
But you don't understand. She finds out it was you that did away with her sister. She'll chase you all over the kingdom to get her revenge. Are those Griselda's shoes?
Yes, Glinda the Good Witch gave them to me. And she gave me the kiss of protection.
Oh, that's all right then. But I still want to be in Griselda's shoes when she catches up with you. Anyway, where are you off to?
We're going to the Emerald City to see if the Wizard of Oz can send me and Toto back home.
I was going to ask him for a brain.
And I'm going to see if he can help me get my heart back.
Oh, do you think he can help me from being a cowardly custard?
He may even be able to do something about your voice.
I hope so.
Maybe good. I don't know whether it's that good. But you might as well come with us because we're not really too sure what you can do. You might be able to help.
Yeah, and all we have to do is follow that pink pebble path.
Come on, Mum. Let's go and see the wizard.
Okay, well I'll tell you what, I'll go first and I can chop down any trees, unless Jez is around. I'll chop down any trees and clear our path.
Oh, and I can go next and scare off any wild animals. But, Dorothy, can I hold your hand, please?
Where do I go?
Out the back, out the way.
Oh.
Don't encourage her.
Oh, be
Well, I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain, and my head I'd be a-scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching, if I only had a brain.
Just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the part. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper, if I only had a heart.
It's sad, believe me, missing, when you're born to be a sissy, without the vim and verve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the nerve.
A brain.
A heart.
A home.
The nerve. Lions and tigers and bears,
bears.
oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears!
They were here, and they've got something else with them too. Oh, I hope it's a curry. I would love a curry, and I'm so hungry I could pass out. Oh, you'll pass out in a minute, Pipon. I know. It's not good to be hungry. Look, will you stop telling me about being hungry? If we really need to find those shoes, if Westy doesn't get them back, she'll be really cross. She's trusted us to get them. Yes, and I don't want to make tea bags for the rest of my life. Mind you, I wouldn't mind a biscuit to go with a nice cuppa.
Have you idiots found my sister's shoes yet?
Well, they have been here, Westy, and not long ago. And they've got something with them, and it smells. You big cheat. I knew all that. You just took the glory. Knickerbocker glory. Oh, I love that. I'm so hungry.
You pair of incompetent fools! I really must get you locked up as soon as we get home. Now then, we need to do something to stop this girl and her companions. Chum, go back and get my spell book, and be quick! Fly, my pretty! What is this?
Oh no, he's been moaning about being hungry all day. He's bought a cookbook instead of a spell book. Can't get it, Westy. Here we go. At least one of us knows what we're doing.
Thankfully, this is true. But I still have to contend with you two fools. Now, they'll soon be out of the forest and headed for the Gardens of Oz. I will cast a spell to make sure they do not reach their destination. Aha, this way. As they tiptoe through the woods, I know what will fix them good. Through the poppies they will creep, and then drift into eternal sleep. That'll give me time to go back to my sister's castle and see what I had inherited. I'll get the shoes in the morning. I'm so very weary myself.
Oh, can't have a Mrs. Beauty sleep, can we? I wonder if Griselda's got any nice lasagna in her.
Oh, what did I do to deserve you two fools? Go on, let's go and check out Griselda's fridge. I mean to shut you up.
Ooh, look at the pretty buttercups.
They're not buttercups, Scarecrow. They're poppies. Buttercups are yellow, silly.
Oh, well, I only knows about buttercups because that was the name of the cow up at Hunt's Farm. I don't know anything about flowers or birds or, well, anything really.
Well, you'll be able to know everything once we get to see the wizard and he gives you a brain, a mere heart, and him a pair of...
That's quite enough of that. There are children in the office.
I was going to say a pair of eyes and a pair of ears so that he can see that not everything's going to scare him. Honestly, what do you take me for?
Toto, stop yawning. You're setting me off now. Is it funny how yawns are catchy?
I see what you mean, Ray. I feel ever so sleepy myself. I suppose I'll just have a bit lie down before we carry on the journey.
Here, Tinny, what's happening? Why are they all lying down?
I really don't know, Scarecrow. Why aren't we sleeping?
Oh, I have a feeling I know. What if that wicked witch has made her way here and cast a spell on them? We're not affected because we don't smell.
Yeah, actually, you do. You own. I think your straw's got down. As either that or in your pocket that you picked up earlier.
I've just been wearing it for too many shows with everyone. But I was being serious. I've got me lying, but I'm a lion. I'm not a lion, I'm a
You're a scarecrow.
Scarecrow
with no brain.
I was being serious. What if that wicked witch has tracked us down here to get her revenge on Dorothy for the squishing of her sister? We need to get them out of here now. We need help. See, I didn't know it.
We do need help. But who do we know that can help us fight the witch's magic? There must be somebody out there who can act against evil. But who?
Well, we need somebody with powerful magic who wants to help Dorothy in her quest. Oh, who can you think of? Can you think of anybody?
Glinda!
Who?
Glinda!
Glinda?
Glinda!
Sandra?
Who?
Glinda!
Right, can we get all those kids that were here this afternoon? Can we get them back right now? Who do we need? I'm sorry, I don't think she's going to hear that. She lives right up at Longcombe. There's no way she's going to hear that. Come on then. 1, 2, 3. Oh, they might have heard you. I don't know. You're up the top of school hill, but not much further. Come on, another time. 1, 2, 3.
That's rubbish.
Maybe. One more time. If she doesn't come this time, I don't know what we're going to do.
I think it's better.
1, 2, 3.
It really has felt
She really has, honestly. I reckon she's gone off. She's beaten her face somewhere, isn't she?
I reckon there is.
Right, 1, 2, 3. How nice of you to join us, Glinda.
My, what's all the racket about? I was in Emma's about to have a stunning Waterton fillet steak when I had the audience shouting at me for about 5 times. What's happened so bad?
Oh, Glinda, thank you so much for finally getting to us. You see, the Wicked Witch has cast a spell on the poppy field, and Dorothy, Toto and Lion have all fallen asleep. This lot nearly raised the roof trying to wake them up, but it didn't work, so we had to call for you.
Yeah. Please hurry, Glinda. Use your powerful magic to wake him up so we can go to that magician of this, so Dorothy and Toto can go home. I can get a break. The tin girl can get her art and he can get...
Whatever it is he needs.
It's courage.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. But the witch's magic's quite strong, so I think we're going to need some more help.
Okay, who's going to help us then? Oh, the munchkins are here! Yay, munchkins! Stand in front of me.
That's it.
Okay, well done.
Look, here they are. Munchkins, I need to sing a song to raise the magic. Remember what Dorothy and her friends did?
She squished the witch.
She set us free.
You raised our smile again.
She only wants to go home to her auntie and uncle.
Come on, guys, we have to help.
What would you do if I sang out a tune? Would you stand up and walk out of me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing melody. Ooh, I get my little help from my friends. Ooh, I get my little help from my friends. Ooh, I get my little help from my friends. What would you do if I loved nothing would enjoy you to see hello? How do you feel at the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? Ooh, I get my little help from my friends. Ooh, I get my little help from my friends. Ooh, I get my little help from my friends. Do you feel
I feel so strange. What on earth happened?
The Wicked Witch cast a spell on the poppy field, and you and Toto and Lion all fell into a deep sleep.
Well, how come you weren't affected?
That's because we don't smell.
Now you come to mention it, you do smell a little bit. Did any of your straw get wet?
No, you don't smell. Oh, I don't know about that. You do smell. No, we don't breathe in, you see, so the witch's magic didn't affect us.
That's just as well, because my magic might not have been strong enough if it did.
So you mean you saved our lives? Thank you. Clever old scarecrow and lovely, lovely tin gown. And thank you to Glinda and the Munchkins and the audience. We owe you our lives.
Well, thanks. It was nothing. Not after what you did for us.
Yay! Now, the Witch of the West is bound to come to get the shoes any minute now. So the quicker you get out of here, the safer you will be.
Thank you. We'll do as you say. Come on then, you lot. Follow the yellow road.
Munchkins, accompany Dorothy and her friends to the edge of the Emerald City. It's not far now, and they'll be safe with you there. Bye, Dorothy. I hope you get home soon.
Bye, Glinda.
Now, with the witch on her way to get the shoes, I think she should get a taste of her own medicine. What do you think, everybody? Yes! I need you to help me with a little spell of my own. Wiggle your fingers like this and repeat each line after me. Ready? Yes. Abracadabra, hody hey. Abracadabra, hody hey. Dorothy must get away. Dorothy must get away. Cheech and Chong will sniff a flower. Cheech and Chong will sniff a flower. And then they'll sleep for at least an hour. And then they'll sleep for at least an hour. Now, don't say anything to warn them. Do you promise me? Yes. Okay, I best be off, but it's all up to you to get those cheeky chimps to sniff the poppies. You better do that for me. I'll see you soon.
just a few moments' time, I will have my sister's shoes back, and I'll be the most powerful witch in the world, and nobody will be able to beat me. You can go at it all you like, but when I get my shoes back from that human, I'll turn you all into frogs and rats.
Please don't let my Steve from shivers with no flicky claws and no slimy skin. And don't even get me started on rats.
Shut up, you wimp. But I shall turn you into a cat and leave you here to feed on them all.
At least you won't phone about being hungry. I mean, look at him down there. He can feed you for a week.
You too, John. I'm sick of both your women. Now find me that wretched girl and bring me my shoes.
Okay, wiggle. Well, can anyone really be that miserable for so long?
Well, it looks like there's a few out there could give her a run for her money.
So you know, if the wind changes, he'll be stuck like that forever. So come on, let's find Dorothy before she implodes.
Now, where was she? I'll look over there. You look over here.
Okay. Oh, stupid. Look, you go that way, I'll go that way. Right, come on.
Oh, for goodness sake. You want something done, do it. Oh, get out of here. Now then, where can she be? The magic I used was the strongest I had. There is no way she could have avoided it. That goody-goody Gwynder must have got involved. That's the only way she could have escaped. Now then, we must head to the Gardens of Oz and to the wizard. We must not let her get away with my shoes. Follow me. What are you doing?
We're just picking you a bouquet, Wesley, to show how much we appreciate you.
A bouquet. What do I want one of them for? Nasty, horrible, smelly, disgusting things. I'll stick to my Venus flytrap. Thank you very much.
Oh, do flowers smell then? Well, of course they do. I don't know what they smell like.
Oh, we haven't got time for this. Put them down and come with me.
Oh, but I want to smell the flowers.
I said, come on.
But I want to smell them too now. It will only take a couple of minutes and they can't get far in 2 minutes, can they? Should we smell them?
Go on then. One sniff. But then we leave immediately. Understood? Go on then. One big inhale. Oh, for goodness sake. What on earth? Oh, stupid monkeys! I've used my magic against me. And I need these two nincompoops to help me find Dorothy, the walking hay bale, the rusty maid, and the gibbering cat! Ah! Well, there's nothing else but to sit and wait. It'll be at least half an hour before they stir. So you lot may as well go and get an ice cream or a cup of tea or whatever it is you humans do. But when they do wake up, I will make them regret the day they ever came to you. What are you waiting for?
Nothing crazy, what about sunshine keeps here, you sing rain. All that balloon like you look great. Yeah, I don't care, baby, by the way. Just something goes down.
right, Thelma. Don't even know why we garden the place. It's not like anybody ever comes to visit.
That's true. I've stood here for years and nobody's ever been in.
Come to think of it, no one's ever come out either.
You mean you've never seen the wizard?
No one's seen the wizard in years. My mum said the only time he's ever seen was when he arrived out of the sky from a blinding light. And he brought a magic potion with him, which he gave to all the visitors. So all the villagers even. They became big and strong and never got ill. The villagers then built in this castle so they'd be healthy. And then he kind of disappeared inside. He was never seen again. He just stays in there making his magic potion. He sends it out once a day for all his subjects. But they say he's a real powerful wizard and very busy. Oh, I've got an idea, Thelma. Why don't we have a practice in case anybody ever does turn up?
What do you mean, Lewis?
Well, like this. Knock, knock.
Come in.
Oh, Thelma. No, Thelma, you don't say come. Hang on then. Would you like to help us out there? Would you like to help me?
Yeah!
Would you like to help me? Yeah! You know what to do when I say knock, knock, don't you? Yeah! Okay, let's give it a 12. Knock, knock. Yeah! Harry!
Harry!
Harry, up, it's really hot up here.
I've got one too. Knock, knock.
Who's
there? A little old lady.
A little old lady.
I didn't know you could yodel.
Oh, my turn again, my turn again. Knock, knock. Isabel. Isabel necessary on a bicycle? Oh, that might buy.
Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Dorothy.
Dorothy who?
Dorothy Gale.
But that's not funny.
It's not supposed to be funny, you know, a bit like your jokes in the village show.
I'm sorry, Dorothy Gale. We were just having a little bit of fun, passing the time of day with some knock-knock jokes. Now, how can we help you, Dorothy?
I really need to see the wizard, please. I need him to help me get back home. You see, my house was carried in a cyclone. Here. Yeah. So please, can you help us see the wizard?
And I need to see him for asking for a ride.
And I've got to ask for some courage or some sausages.
I'm not asking my heart back. So I'm in love again.
Oh, that's terrible. You poor thing. But nobody's seen the wizard for years. He doesn't have visitors.
But he's the only one powerful enough to help us.
Yes, please will you ask him? I must get back home. If the wicked witch of the West catches up with me, I don't know what she'll do.
Why is the wicked witch after you?
Oh, I know. Dorothy squished her sister Griselda.
I did not. My house killed her. It was an accident, you see.
Accident? Oh, that's all right. Old Westy can just call accident lawyers for you. They deal with accidents. Oh, you are in serious trouble, young lady. You don't want to go upsetting that old crone. You wouldn't like her when she's angry.
Well, I don't like her at all. She turned me into a tin girl when she saw how happy I was with my munchkin boy. Oh, no, quick! I'll see you something again.
Toto, quick, let me get the oil can.
Why is she going like that?
Sorry about that, it's wonderful. Now, she needs to get well oiled.
Oh, lovely. We'll come down the back bar with you.
No, she needs this oil.
Oh, Now me. Is that better?
That's much better.
Oh, don't mention it. My pleasure. I'm Lewis, by the way.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. It was my fault. I shouldn't have been so forward.
What? Being forwards? Better than being backwards like me.
That's creepy.
Why is Tilly all red? And what's that face she's put in?
Oh, Scarecrow, you really are silly. They're flirting.
Oh, so that face is a look of relief. And that'll explain the smell round here.
No, flirting, not far. Oh, never mind. I think you should see if the wizard will see you. You need some brains, like, now. Excuse me for interrupting, Lewis. I think we should see if the wizard will see them, don't you?
It's a great idea, Thelma. But how do we find out? No one's ever arrived before.
I'm going to go and knock on his door and ask him. Are you alright to stay here and keep an eye on this slot while I'm gone?
Oh, I'll be fine, don't you worry. Off you go.
So, what do you like to do when you're not guarding the wizard?
I like to collect stamps.
You like to lick things?
How do you like your eggs in the morning?
Fertilised.
Free range.
I'm so scared. What would the wizard be like? What if he's in a bad mood? What if he doesn't like lions?
Oh no! Well, I spoke to some of the munchkins on the way here, and they say he's the most powerful man of them all. Even the wicked witches are afraid. The few people that have seen him describe something so different. They all say he can turn himself into whatever you want him to be.
Well, in that case, I want to be nice and cuddly, brave and strong, so I can be like him.
Well, I want him to be funny, but clever. Because if he's not clever, I'll never be clever, ever.
Trevor.
Well, I just want him to be as powerful as they say he is, so that he can get me and Toto back to Stoke Gabriel.
And I'm guessing that Jenny would like him to be Paddy McGuinness.
Let the can see you up now. Oh, did you see him? What did he say? What did he look like? Will he help us? No, I didn't see him. I went to the doors of his huge chambers, and there was this weird, rhythmic sound, like nothing I have ever heard before. And when I knocked on the door, the sound stopped, but I could still hear it running through my head. It was so mystical. He wouldn't let me in. And at first, when I asked if he would see you, he refused. But then I told him you killed the Wicked Witch of the East, and he changed his mind.
That's great, let's go!
No, wait. He wants to see you one at a time, and he must prepare first. You are to wait in the hall, and you must not move until you are called.
Oh, that's okay, Thelma. I'll go in with her. I'm in there. I've never been in the castle myself.
Good idea. I've had enough of that place for the time being. Those noises just keep running through my head. Well, come on then, you lot. Let's go and see the wizard. It must have been a very powerful spell. That chanting, the pulsing, I just can't shift it out of my head.
Come on, Chief. We must be near the wizard's castle. There's a
Hey, you're right for once, John. Let's ask her if she's seen the human and her companions.
good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Well, because you're stupid.
Hello? Hello? Is there anybody in there?
Just smile if you can hear me.
Is there anybody home? That's it. That was the spell. But how do you know?
I have no idea what she's talking about. We were wondering whether you've seen a human, a
a lovely gesture. They're in, waiting to see the wizard at the moment, but as soon as they come out, I'll be sure to tell them. Where is the tea party?
Oh, just out of front. Follow the path through the forest. They won't be able to miss it. But tell them to hurry, though. Everyone is waiting to thank them.
I'll nip in there now and wait for them, and as soon as I see them, I will send them on their way. A tea party, what a lovely gesture.
Come on then, let's get down the shore. What on earth for? Well, there won't be much of Ross's nice bread left at this time of day. And we need jelly and ice creams and peanuts and paper plates and jelly and vodka and sherry.
Look, really? No, really isn't going to be a party. That was just my cunning plan to get Dorothy and her friends to the witch's house.
And I thought we were going to capture them so that Wesley could make them her slaves and get Griselda's shoes back.
Yeah, but how do you think the two of us could capture the 5 of them and drag them all the way back to the house? This way, they come to us.
But if they turn up at the house and see there's no party going on, don't you think they'll be suspicious?
Yeah, they'll already be our prisoners by then.
But if they turn up at the house and they look through the window and they see there's nobody there and no party, they might just run away and then we'll never catch them.
You've got a point there, and if we lose them after having been so close, Wesley will lose all her water behind her, and I really don't want to be there for that.
So, what are we going to do then?
What's this, to buy a hamper? Here we go, walking down the street. We get the funniest clothes from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, with a monkey, keep saying monkey around. We're too busy singing, everybody's out. We go wherever we want to what we like to do. So it's time to get restless, there's always something new. And hey, with the monkeys, keep saying monkey around. We're too busy singing, everybody's out. Just try to be merry, tell me what you sing and play. We're the young generation, and we've got something to say.
You are not going to Ross's. You understand?
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, they're not.
Yes, we are.
They're not.
Yes, we are.
Oh, no, they're not.
Oh, yes, we are.
Find me that girl and bring me my shoes here. You are not having a party. Understand?
Wesley, we have a plan.
And it's a good one, because I thought that.
You two having a good plan. This I have to do. This will cheer my evening, right? Come on then. What's this plan you've had?
We are going to throw a tea party.
A tea party. Oh, please. How is this a good idea?
Well, we've invited Dorothy and her dog and the scarecrow and the tin girl and the lion.
I want them as my slaves, not my dinner guests. You really are as stupid as you look.
But the guard at the castle is going to tell them that we're throwing a tea party to celebrate her squishing your sister.
I will shred you and you keep those handbags, I swear! How dare you throw a party for that? Come here!
But they will come if they think we're happy about it. They don't know
respect me even more, and could be a brilliant woman, I will have it. And when they're all sitting about, laughing and chatting, I will cast my spell. I will make them my slaves forever. Dorothy will give me my shoes back, and I will be the most powerful witch in the universe! Shut up! Now then, have a party. What are you waiting for? Go!
Dorothy managed to destroy Griselda, did she? Well, if she is that powerful, then I wonder what on earth she wants from me that she cannot manage herself. Well, I suppose there is only one way to find out now, isn't there? Dorothy Gale, your audience with the Wizard of Oz is granted. Step into the chamber.
Great Wizard, thank you for seeing me. I really need you to help me. I really must get to Stoke Gabriel. So I miss my Uncle Henry and my Auntie Em. They've already missed the wassail. I'm willing to do anything to get them back home.
Do you really mean anything, Dorothy? Are you willing to do whatever it takes to get you home?
Really a great one. I'll do whatever you ask.
In that case, I will ensure your safe return back to the Shire, as long as you carry out one deed for me.
Seriously, anything.
If you are able to prove to me that the Wicked Witch of the West is dead, then I will promise I can safely return you to Stoke Gabriel.
How am I to ensure that she's dead?
Why, that is for you to decide. Do whatever it takes, but bring me the proof, and I will guarantee you safe passage home. I give you my word.
You've set me a task, Great Master. But if it means that I can get back to Stoke Gabriel, then I'll do whatever you ask. Thank you.
You are dismissed, but I expect to see you soon now. You may take your leave and reverse out of the room in reverence.
Okay.
I cannot believe she came to me to send her home. She really has no clue how powerful she is at the moment, does she? But if she is able to rid this land of the Wicked Witch of the West, then everybody is going to be happy now, aren't they? So, who is next? Let us see. Let us consult. Ah, Scarecrow. And what did he want? Funny, but clever. Let us see. This should do it. Scarecrow, enter the chamber. Your audience with the Wizard of Oz is granted. I am the Wizard of Oz. I am who you have come to see. Now, what do you want from me?
I don't want anything. You called me in here.
Why, yes, because you have sought consultation from me.
We wouldn't do that. I don't take salt. It's bad for you. You should know that if you're a consultant. Come on, what is the NHS coming to these days?
No, stupid. I am the Wizard of Oz, and you have come here to ask me for something.
Well, if you're so clever, what do I need?
A check-up from the neck up, if you ask me.
Oh, that's right. I've just come to ask you for a brain. So where do I find it then? Is it in that there box with your script?
No. Now, before you get a brain... before you get a brain, you must help Dorothy with her quest.
I couldn't do anything as personal as that. Dorothy can dress herself. Oh, you know, not a best request. Sorry.
Yeah. No quest. No. Oh dear. You're about 3 lines ahead of me now. Oh dear, Scarecrow. You really have got a problem, haven't you? No, her quest is that Dorothy must bring me the proof that the Wicked Witch of the West is dead. You must help her to do this, and only then will we see about getting you your brain. And Lord knows you need one.
Right, so let me get this right. You want me to help Dorothy kill the Wicked Witch of the West, and then you give me a brain. Sounds like a fair deal to me. But how do I know you'll keep your side of the bargain?
You have my word.
Do I? Where?
No. I give you my word.
Oh, word's no good to me. It's the brain I need, and I want you to promise me that if we kill that witch, I'll get one.
Okay, I promise.
Oh, really? Pinky promise?
I am the great Oz, and I do not do pinky promise.
Well, in that case, I don't do witch deading.
Go on then, don't you dare tell anyone. Now head off after the others and make sure you bring me the proof that you need. And me. I need you too. Glad you're having a good time. Right. This next one should be easy. Tin Girl made no comment about what she wanted, so let us see. This should be Tin Girl, enter the chamber. The Wizard of Oz will see you now.
Oh, great wizard, thank you so much for seeing me. You see, I haven't got a heart. I could really do with one.
Why? You don't need a heart. You've managed all these years without one.
Wizard! You don't understand. My great wizard. Aren't you the handsome one? So,
What are you on about? Now you came here for a heart, and before I give you one, you need to prove to me that you are worthy. I've been waiting all week to say Dorothy must kill the witch for me to get her home. Scarecrow must help her to do this in order to get his brain, and you must ensure they do not fail. And only then will you get your heart. Now, head off after the others. So, go! Go!
well, that wasn't very friendly, was it?
No.
I'm beginning to wonder whether he's got a heart himself, speaking to people like that. I'm not surprised that you don't get any visitors.
I do not like her at all.
Wizard, kiss my axe.
Don't make an enemy out of me. I'm very low. But one more of the fools, then off they go to get caught by the witches and become her slaves. Then I can carry on with my life easily. No interruptions. I'm a professional, just not a professional actor. And my quiet, peaceful life with no interruptions. Lion, enter the chamber. It is your turn to meet the great Oz.
Look, don't be so shouty. I don't like languages. And soft ones either. Ah!
Stand still, you gibbering fool! Now you came here for a reason. What is it? What do you want from me?
It doesn't really matter. It's just a silly request. Sorry to trouble you. I'll be off.
Why, you coward, you are shaking like a jelly. Don't tell me that the king of the beasts is a big girl's blouse. No. Now, I take it. Oh, this line again. Don't tell me that the king of the beasts is a big girl's blouse. Oh, that was it. I know. you do, you remain this bag of nerves that quakes before me.
I have to go up to the witch and how are we supposed to do all that?
Why, that is for you all to decide, but this must be done for you to get what you deserve. So, head apart from the others, and do not return until the deed is done.
But surely it'd be better for us to stay around here and give you a hand. I mean, I could do some dusting. Be on tail look. Or I could make you a cup of tea. Or I could...
Why, you snivelling nerve bag, would you let Dorothy go on her own to face the witch?
Ah, but she won't be on her own. She's got a scarecrow and Jingo with her. I'm sure I can be more used to you around here.
Oh, you snivelling nerve bag. Oh, this is unbelievable. Oh, you snivelling nerve bag. Get out of here, get out. Return until the deed is done. You will get your money back at the end of this.
No, you sure you don't want to get tea?
Get out! God, the scene is nearly over. Horrendous. Well, honestly, what a bunch of misfits. At least they have all gone now. They'll never be able to rid this land of the wicked witches, so that's the last I'll see of them. And I can carry on with my quiet, reclusive life. Now, where was I?
Visitors to the castle. Visitors to the castle. And one of them was the most beautiful person I've ever seen. Oh, I do hope the wizard can find her a heart. I'm sure she'd be perfect if she had one.
Is that all you can think about, Lewis? That walking scrap heap? Well, I guess if it all goes wrong, you could trade her in for a few bob.
Honestly, Thelma, what is wrong with you? You've been in such a strange mood since you've been in that castle. Whatever happened in there?
There were so strange noises. They seem to have got into my head, and they just won't leave. It's like nothing I have ever heard before. So haunting, mystical, just plain weird.
Yeah, it's really strange.
I know, it was hypnotic, and it's left me in this trance-like state.
No, I mean, of all the days, we stood here, seeing nobody, doing nothing, and then those people arrived, and ever since I've had a warm, flowy feeling. It's not like anything I've ever had before. It kind of hurts, but in a non-hurty way.
Oh no, that's all I need. He's fallen in love.
I have not! How dare you!
Okay, a few checks. Pulse, skipping beats. Hands, clammy. Face, flushed. And stupid grin. Sandwich?
Oh no, I'm not in the least bit hungry.
That confirms it. You are in love with Tin Girl.
Ooh, you might be right, Thelma. Ooh, I must go and tell her. Where'd you go?
To a tea party. A couple of chimps turned up and wanted to celebrate Dorothy squishing the witch. I told them when they came out from seeing the wizard.
Ooh, a party. Oh, perhaps we should go and celebrate with them. Where is the party?
They said it's in a little house in the woods by the stream.
Ooh, that reminds me of a song. Ah, perhaps we ought to get these good people to sing it with us.
Oh no. I suppose we could. Yeah. Do anything until Uncle Tones finishes changing the scenery backstage. I know. Why don't we sing it, get the audience to repeat it, and we all sing the chorus together.
Great idea, Thelma. I'll get the words. You to me. as Selma says, we shall sing the line. We'd like you, ladies and gentlemen, to repeat it, and then we'll all sing the chorus together. Got that one? Music, please, maestro.
There's a tiny house, there's a tiny house, by a tiny stream, by a tiny stream, where a lovely lass, had a lovely dream, had a lovely dream, and a dream came true, and a dream came true, quite unexpectedly. You're so perfect, handsome, and over by the sea.
Is this a dress rehearsal? Have we actually got an audience?
I know.
Is anybody out there? Hello.
Let's split them apart. You take that side, I'll take this side and the guys in the middle.
What?
Yeah, I get them. And we'll see who can sing loudest.
Okay, my side, we're going to sing first. And we want to beat Thelma's side. Thelma's side is rubbish.
Oh, no, we're not.
Oh, yes. Okay, my side. I think we've got most of the big mouths on our side. Okay, one more time, please, maestro. Only our side. There's a tiny house,
There's a tiny house,
by a tiny stream,
by a tiny stream,
where a lovely lass,
where a lovely lass,
had a lovely dream,
had a lovely dream,
and a dream came true,
and a dream came true, quite unexpectedly. You're so perfect, handsome, and over by the sea.
Beat that, suckers!
I'm pretty sure we can.
Oh, I blow my nose at you.
Right, my side, are you ready? Yeah! You, are you ready? Yeah! Music, maestro!
There's a tiny house,
There's a tiny house,
by a tiny stream,
by a tiny stream,
where a lovely lass,
where a lovely lass,
had a lovely dream,
had a lovely dream,
and a dream came true,
and a dream came true,
quite unexpectedly.
You're so perfect, handsome, and over by the sea.
Let's call it a draw. One more time. All together. What a scenery back there. Right, all together now. We're going to blow the roof of the village hall. We want them to hear them down the church house and in Totnes. Let's go. One more time. There's a tiny house,
There's a tiny house,
by a tiny stream,
by a tiny stream,
where a lovely lass,
where a lovely lass,
had a lovely dream,
had a lovely dream,
and a dream came true,
and a dream came true, quite unexpectedly.
Oh yeah. Oh, wow! That cheered us up no end, hasn't it? Oh, oh. Now, I must go and find That's easy for you to say. I must go and find Tin Girl and tell her I love her.
But what about the wizard? Who is going to guard him while we're gone?
Until today, no one's been near nor by in years. Don't think we'll have any more visitors today. I'm sure we won't miss anything if we go now.
Come on then, quick, before all the hunt signer goes.
Who would have thought that a pair of half-wits like you could come up with a plan like this, all on your own? And you know, I think it may work. In just a few moments' time, I'll have my sister's shoes back. I'll be the most powerful witch in the world. Dorothy and her gang will be my slaves working for me forever, and that'll teach her to drop a house on my key. Now, I'll hide at this party and pretend to be a guest. And when they're all sitting around, relaxed and happy, I'll cast my spell. Fetch me my cloak.
She looks almost normal in that one, doesn't she, G? She's in a good mood at the moment. Don't ruin it. Well, I hope it lasts all day, because I can't wait to tuck into all that food.
Nobody will be having any food until our guests arrive. Where are they? The sooner I get my sister's shoes, the better.
Well, they'll be here in a minute. They were in seeing the wizard when we left the castle. I think I can hear it coming. Quick, hide the cheese basket. I've been looking forward to that all day. Come in, everybody. Come in. We've got lots of lovely food, jelly and ice cream and cake and all sorts. Come in, and I'm starving.
It's ever so good of you to have this party, but really, I haven't done anything.
Yes, you did. You killed the wicked witch of the east, and she was evil. If anybody deserved to be squished, it was her.
It's just such a pity that her nasty evil sister wasn't standing next to her when the house dropped. That way, Munchkinland would be free of evil forever.
Mum, they never like witches. Let's all have some tea. Joel, fetch the teapot. Eat that food again. But I haven't eaten since the last time. I'm famished.
It's okay, Rachel. I'll make the tea. It's the least I can do.
Why, thank you, Rusty. What, we know Peanut. We told Peanut. What were you thinking? I told you I was hungry. It was the first thing that came into my head. And the last thing I pinched off the table.
So, Widow Peanuts, are you glad that the Wicked Witch is dead? Everybody is, of course.
Well, if you lot are so happy, why is there only 1, 2, 3 of you here at this here party?
Oh, we didn't invite anyone else. We just thought we'd have a small gathering for personal like. And it means I get more food as well.
Well, it certainly is a delicious spread. You've really done us proud.
Nothing but the best for you, dear Dorothy. What beautiful shoes! So unusual. Where did you get them from? Glinda, the good witch, gave them to her, didn't she, Dorothy?
Yes.
And she gave her the kiss of protection too, to keep her safe.
You know, there's something funny going on here, Lion. I just can't put my finger on it, but there's definitely something fishy going on.
Oh, what would you know? Your friends. Stop staring at straw. Relax and enjoy the party. I'm going to suck some of that crisp over there. I've got to go a little soppy because the clenching bit's making me a little shiver down my spine.
Yes, everybody's here now. Come on, let's have some food.
I think we should play some party games. It wouldn't be a party without games, now would it? Now, we'll start with musical statues. I'll play the music, and when the music stops,
Yes, we've got it. Can we hurry up and get on? Because I've got an appointment with a cream cake over there. Look at me. I'm wasting away. Oh, stop moaning. Look, this is the important bit. The bit where we become heroes.
Lion, there's definitely something not right here. I was going to go over there and have a listen to them two and see what's going on.
I don't get it, George. How do we become heroes? Well, we were the ones that got Dorothy here so that Westy could get her shoes.
It was our idea, remember?
Yes, my tummy was rumbling so loudly I'd completely forgotten about the plan. So, what do we do now then? Well, we're going to play musical statues. Westy's going to cast a spell over them one by one, and they are going to be statues, and they're going to be her slaves, and we are going to be off the hook, ready to enjoy the rest of our day. That's brilliant, because I can't remember what we're supposed to do.
I think you're hoping the European statues though, because the dog's eating all the food.
That's exactly it. Let's go and sort it out.
Lion, there's definitely something wrong here. That's not the widow peanut. It's not even the widow tranky, because that's a different Panto. It's the wicked witch, and she wants to turn us all into statues, make Dorothy her slave, and steal her red shoes. What we can do?
I don't know. What can we do?
Oh, I don't know. I'm the one with no brain.
But I'm so frightened. I've got all cold.
Oh, pull yourself together, Lion. I know. You go and ask Tinny to make some more tea, and I'll think of a plan to delay the party games.
Right then. That's got it. Now, remember, I'll play the music, and when the music stops, you all freeze.
Now, I'm never going to eat that cake.
Oh, shut up. Ready? Go.
Has she really
me and Toto can go back to Stoke Gabriel.
And Tingo! Oh no!
That water must have melted and rusted even her metalwork. That's the old can, Dorothy. I'll give her a squirt.
I don't have it. The last time she got wet, the guard at the Wizard's Palace sorted her out.
Or he would have done, given half the chance.
Come on, Lion. Let's get Tingo back to the palace, and then we can get that guard to sort her out before we go into that wizard.
Yeah, we'll give you a hand. Perhaps the wizard can do something for us too while we're there.
Oh, I wonder if he could sort me out with a chicken prune and sagaloo and a key renard. I really fancy a curry booty tea.
Honestly, do you ever think about anything with your stomach? Come on then, you lot. Let's get off to the wizard. We should bring her broomsticks, proof that she's gone for good.
Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Come on, Thelma! Come on, if we don't hurry up, the party will be over. Oh, I do hope Tin Girl hasn't met anybody. I'd really like to see her again.
Lewis has got a crush. Lewis Antony, sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Oh, stop it! I just mean, well, I thought that, well, I'd quite like to...
What would you like to do, Lewis? This is a family show. Don't go there.
It's not like that. Not much, anyway. No, I just can't stop thinking about her. Her polished frame, her soft voice, her shiny smile. Oh, Thelma, now love.
That's lovely, Lewis. But what are you going to do about it?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I need to find out if Tin Girl feels the same.
Oh, look, you can ask her. They're on their way back. Hello, you lot. How was the tea party?
Well, let's just say that the host got more than she bargained for. The Wicked Witch of the West is dead. Yes. What happened? Well, the party was all a ruse. It was a trick by the Wicked Witch to make us all her slaves. She put us under a spell, and when she came towards me, okay, to take my shoes, stop it. The lion jumped out and scared her. As she poured water all over herself, she melted.
Lion was so brave. You all were.
Where's Tin Girl?
She got covered in water and she's stuck fast.
Oh, no.
They're just bringing her now.
Is she okay?
Well, we don't know. You still have her oil can. Oh dear.
How are you? Are you hurt?
Not as hurt as you're going to be later. No, I don't think I'm hurt. But I do have this very strange feeling in the centre of my chest. I do hope the witch's spell hasn't done any permanent damage.
Or perhaps the witch's curse on you died when she died.
You mean I have my heart back?
Yes, Tin Girl. And now I was rather hoping you'd give me your heart to look after and protect.
After that, you got a job.
Tin Girl,
Oh.
will you marry me? Subject, of course, to all appropriate prenuptial agreements. Anyway, you're going to stay with me. I've still got the oil can.
Yes, Lewis, of course I'll marry you.
Oh, that's wonderful. So Tingle already has her wish granted. Best get to the wizard to see if he can send me and Toto back home.
One creed, one soul, one prize, one goal, one golden glass of what should be. One shaft of light that leads the way. No mortal man could live this day. The sound that lives inside my mind is challenging the door of time. What are you doing here? How dare you? Why did the guards not stop you? They couldn't. Well, why not?
Because we're with them?
Typical. What am I paying you for?
Well, you haven't actually paid us anything in months now.
Yes, I can't seem to find my checkbook. I'll have a word.
It's all right, I put it in the dressing room.
We'll write you a check tomorrow. Now, what are you doing here disturbing my peace?
We're here as arranged. I'd like to go home, please.
Well, you can't. I told you you have to get rid of the witch.
We did. She's gone.
Well, prove it.
Here's her broomstick. She wouldn't have gone anywhere without that. She's dead, all right.
Can it really be true?
Yes, it's true. She got covered in water and melted away. All this.
It's raining on stage.
She is. She's coming back to haunt us. She's just left us a little puddle.
I need to know all the details. Every last one.
Speak. Scarecrow smelled a rat when we got to the party. He figured it out that the widow Peanut was the wicked witch of the west, and she was going to use the game to cast the freezing spell on us. And I was to move out of the way to last minute, which I did. Fortunately, the smell caught my tail.
How very astute of you, Scarecrow. You obviously have more brains than you give yourself credit for, and the more you use your brain, the bigger it grows. You didn't need to be given a brain by anyone. You just had to learn to use the one that you've got.
Wow, that's true. At least I think it's true. Oh, I'm using my brain already. Wow, but it really was all down to Lion.
My, Lion, how very brave of you. It just goes to show that you've had courage all along. You just needed to care enough about someone or something to be brave for. You would obviously do anything for your friends when your courage shone through.
Well, you know, I am a brave lion.
Shall we roar for you?
Please do.
And Tingle has already found and lost her heart to Lewis. So that's her sorted.
And if you could just sort me out with the takeaway, that'd be me asking her.
Pizza, we always end up having what he wants.
Yeah. So, she really has gone then?
Yes, and you have the proof. So maybe if you could just send me that quote.
Amazing! At last I'm free! Never hiding here, surrounded by huge walls and locked gates. Never being able to meet anyone, or hanging out with them. Being trapped in there, pretending to be something I'm not.
What do you mean, something that you're not?
I'm not really a wizard! No, I run a health food kiosk. Yeah, I sell ryegrass shots and food smoothies. A few years ago, I was on my way to Totnes to start a business, and I got caught in a terrible storm. I landed here, a few eyeglass shops, and the people felt really healthy and full of energy. Yeah, and the witches thought I was a powerful wizard, which I'm not. And I was scared silly. Yeah. So I got the munchies. No, I got the munchkins to build the so the witches thought I could hide away, so the witches couldn't get to me. I've been so bored. Oh man. Yeah, no, I'm just so glad that again, I'm free at last. And I can smell the flowers, I can walk barefoot in the grass, and I can have a gong shower. Oh yeah, they rock.
We still don't know what that is, though. But, you mean, if you're a big fake, how am I supposed to get back to Stoke, Gabriel?
Well, that's easy, man. Yours is your feet.
My feet? I can't walk back to Stoke, Gabriel. That would take me forever.
No, man. Your shoes. They are supremely powerful. They are full of magic. That is why the Wicked Witch of the West wanted to get her hands on them so badly.
You mean I've been able to get home all this time? Why did nobody tell me?
You were the only one who could have led this brave, clever, loving band of her fellow friends to rid this land of evil. Together, you are a great team. You were here for a reason, Dorothy. And Munchkin Land once again owes you so much.
So how do I get home?
That's easy. When you're ready, you just click your heels together and say 3 times. There's no place like home. And you will be transported.
Please wait, Dorothy. I just want to say thank you for giving me the courage to protect you. It's been a real pleasure to have met you.
Thank you, Ronnie. It's been an honour to have met you too. But I do hope your voice gets back very soon.
Bye, Dorothy. I'm really going to miss you. But thank you ever so much for educating me.
Thank you, dear Scarecrow. Keep using those brains and who knows, one day you might be on Team Rocket. On the back bar on quiz night. The church house.
Oh no, Dorothy, thank you for taking me on your journey and helping me to get my heart back.
Thank you. And I hope you two will be very happy together.
Oh, and of course we'll see Dorothy at our wedding.
Yeah, Dorothy can be chief bridesmaid.
Oh, that would be perfect. Thank you. But now I just need to get back to my family. Come on then, Toto. Uncle Henry and Auntie Em will be worrying themselves silly about us. Goodbye, everybody. It's been a wonderful adventure, but now I really must get back to my family. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Thank you.
Are these too distracting? Right, first of all, we'd just like to thank all of you for coming tonight. It's been a great time. We've had a really good laugh up here. And also we need to do a few thank yous to some of our lovely backstage crew. First of all, Mr. John Cox over there. Especially the kids this afternoon, they were incredible.